Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, going to do something that I haven't done because I know a lot of people do their do different mods or may think modding is cheating, but honestly, it depends on some of the mods you use. Like if you use mods to give you like millions and billions of dollars right off the bat, yeah, that's cheating because first of all, unless you use a mod that gives you a higher level to be able to use all that stuff, you can't use any of the money because it's worthless. Because you have to be level 36 in order to be able to unlock all of the stuff that money gives you the money to buy. So let's show you this guy right here. This is my newest profile. I don't have any mods, okay? And I don't have any. My guy is like level 1, which means I can't really unlock anything. As soon as it loads, it'll take a little bit, even though there's no mods. That's another thing that modding will get to do. Also, it will make your game load slower because you'll have all kinds of. Well, first of all, this I don't. Pretty sure I don't own this truck, so this will show you company. Yeah, see garage. There. Oh, there's one garage, and oh, there is a. We do have a truck. No, excuse me, we don't have a truck. We have a driver. We have no truck though. But see, I don't have enough money to buy a truck here either. But if you go to one of my, if you go to a different profile, go to title screen. You go to this one here. We still have no mods on this profile. See, no mods. But if you notice, we're level 233 up there. If anybody is paying attention, you notice there's 3 profiles. 3. There's a modded profile, there's an unmodded profile, and then there's another profile, but it's a beginner profile. This one here still has no mods on it, but see the truck is really nice because of all of the money that we have in the bank. But we are also level 233 because there's been lots of hours been put into this profile. Matter of fact, if I were to show you my Steam profile, it would show you that I have almost 5,600 hours in this game. So it's not something that I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna play this every once in a while. No, I'm playing this a lot. But now getting to the modded part, I already have a whole bunch of mods on um um my Steam workshop collect. I have a collection in my. So if you go into here, see all of these mods here. If you notice, there is not one that says I get great XP or anything like that. But the one thing that probably a lot of people don't like about modding is that, well, some people see it as cheating, but I don't. I see it as a way to make stuff better. Okay. Okay. So it's a way to make stuff better because you could have more places to go to. Because all of this right, this, that, and these three down here, and that one there, all make the map bigger. You're not just limited to what the map comes with, or you're not. But the bad part is with map mods, you need all of the DLC to use them. So you can't just use them, and because coast to coast, you need all of the current map DLC to use it. This, I think, well, this one you need coast to coast to use it. That one you need coast to coast. This, I don't think you need coast to coast to use it. Okay, it says dependencies. Yes, you do. You do need. Well, you need all of the DLCs, but you don't need coast to coast to use it. But Team Reforma gives you the object to go beyond the United States. You can go down to Mexico. And Western Canada and Eastern Canada obviously allow you to go to Canada. And this one's tires, realistic drivers. Sometimes, I don't know if that works or not, but more realistic traffic. I don't even know if I use that a lot, but this just gives you FedEx, gives you this. If you've ever seen me drive around in my modded profile on stream, this gives me the 20-speed transmission that I normally drive around with in game. Gives me more engines and engine sounds, different lighting. Oh, this one here, if you look right here, it says SCS software. So that is a really good one to get. And this is probably one of the most popular trucks to be added to somebody's modding profile. But let's do what we came here to do. Okay, so if you're going to use map mods, your map mods would go down here. But if you use Team Reforma goes down here well before your any of the other mods that you're using. Because hold on, rather than hold on, no, we're not going to exit. I am going to do something. I'm going to bring up a. I'm going to bring up. Oop, what? I don't need to go there. I need to go to. I'm going to go to my Discord because if for any chance you want to join me in a convoy when we're doing mods, it would be a good idea to join my Discord, because if you join the Discord, you get access to all of the stuff that the people in the Discord get access to for, like, whoop, there we go. Because I post I post screenshots for all of my mods that I use in there. Okay, so according to my Discord, this would be the first one that you would put in. And then the mega resources. And all I'm doing is I'm right clicking them. And then this one. Oops. And the Sierra one. See, if you do all of these in order rather than just like say just click all of them and put them all in there. If you just click all of them and put them all in, then you end up pushing this and this button here to move them all around. And then we go Eastern. And then we go coast to coast. But let's see. And then you go the map compatibility one. If you're going to use Reforma with any of these other mods, you need that. This makes Reforma compatible with other Reforma other map compatibility. That one here is probably one of the most important parts of Reforma right there, because if you don't have this, your game might crash. and but I know you're telling me how to use mods, and then you're telling me my game's gonna crash. No, it's not. There's no hard and fast rule saying anything's gonna make your game crash. Okay, so I have this, an engine mod, and then I have my Kenworth K108. The weirdest part about the K108 is that in-game it actually shows up as the K104, but whatever. That part really doesn't mean anything. As long as it works for your game, don't worry about what it shows up as. Where? Oh, there it is. This truck here is probably one of the trucks that I use the most. It is the Freightliner Argosy 2.5. It's actually, well, the picture says 2.5, but the title says 2.9. 2.7, excuse me. Realistic drivers. And then we want enhanced trains. Enhanced trains, well, it used to be more of a thing than it is now, but because trains will sometimes be really short, and realistic trains gives you the will give you like really fairly long trains. I think they said that the average train length in real life is like 30 cars. So, I mean, you might see more than that coming through a town that you live in, or what, if you have a train track that comes near you. Train crossing, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Where is it? Oops, it's up higher. This one here is nothing more than just for looks, because it gives you the chrome frame around your truck. And then we have our transmission. The transmission could be a really nice thing, or you may not use it. I use it all the time because I like the 20-speed transmissions because I like the higher horsepower engines. Matter of fact, we're going to be getting into that in a few minutes. Let's see. Where? I know they're not. My mods are not in. They're in the order that they are basically downloaded in. They don't put them in any specific order for you because NTC. Okay, this one right here. The big cam engines, yeah. That is more about having more choices for your engines and stuff. Oops. Oh, accessories. And then we have C12. Okay, this one right here. Oop. Now we're getting into engine sounds. Actually, this one right here. What? Something's screwy here. Okay. Something's weird. Okay, well, whatever. Something is definitely weird about that, but whatever. I don't. Physics, because. Oh, I know why, I bet you. Hold on. No, that says sounds. I don't know. Let's see. And Xeon. Xeon, I don't. Well, it says realistic headlights, but it gives you the 6000K or 6000 Kelvin. It just gives you like the whiter headlights rather than like the yellow ones that you see on some of the vehicles out there. Raindrops. Realistic rain. That, well, this, if you play the game vanilla or stock, the rain has gotten better, so you may or may not use it. Sound fixes. Well, the only vehicle, excuse me, that the um thing will actually probably not fix is your W900. Reefer sounds. For some reason, my sound stuff is all over the place. Hold on. I gotta check something real quick. Okay. That is weird. Okay. So sounds. And then we go in reefer, and then real sound. Reefer. Okay, that didn't get added. Real soundproofing is probably one of the mods that I like the most because if you ever drive in the game and you have a loud truck, then you'll probably have to adjust your sound more so than you would if you had that mod in place. N14. N straight pipe. And then we have another one. And okay. I know I'm looking off at this at my side screen because I have my Discord up to make sure I get everything in the right order. Because it doesn't do you any good if it's in the wrong order. Commons. Where's ISX. ISX, here it is. And then this one here. This one will make your Jake brake sound, but it only works with your N14 engines. And then we have engine sound pack. That one. And then this one here, oops, is new, so therefore it's up at the top. The reason why we have this one right here, because if I open the sound, or I open the thing, it says right here, see, 1,000 horsepower. That's the reason why that mod is there. Okay, we need the C15 first. And then we need the C18. Improved train sounds. Thought I already had that. Oh, I have enhanced trains, okay. Let's see, improved train sounds. And then we have fuel prices. The fuel prices one is the one that has given me the most problems because sometimes if you're playing the game with somebody, sometimes it will be a pain in the neck. Okay, so we have realistic VNL. The VNL dashboard is really nice, but I don't know if you really totally need it, but that's up to you to decide, not me. If you don't drive around in a VNL, then you may not even worry about it. Okay, getting down to the nitty gritty here. Oops, what? What happened to my GTA? Is AI traffic? Okay, hold on. I think AI traffic is up near the top. Oops. Okay, for some reason GTA is not in there. Okay. Let's see. More slippery. And then we want that. I bet you. Yeah, that. That's weird. I know GTA is in there. Oh, there it is. It's right above the bus companies. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do something real quick. I'm sure you probably already know, but we want the realistic bus companies and GTA. If you do, well, actually, we'll do this one first. We want it way down here. All I'm doing is clicking that. Oops, I went too far. There. And now you want the other one. You can do it just by clicking on it in the list, but I did not do this on purpose. There. See, this is the ATS version. Basically, if you've ever watched my stream and you see a Sand King drive by, that's how you get it. This mod right here. Okay, so we have all of the mods. Oop, this one's not active. What? Uh-oh. There's another one that I messed up. Hold on. It is in a sound, so obviously it's up near the top. It is not in there for some reason. Okay, well, that is just a sound. It doesn't really, it isn't absolutely necessary. Oh, whoa, hold on. Something's up here. Hold on a second here. No, um, something is up here. Hold on. My Verotic. Okay, it's right above the. For some reason, I skipped that whole area right above my buses. Okay, we're going to do this again. And then, oh, we're gonna need one more, I think. Oh, those are oh, that's the Verotic. Okay, hold on. The flare wants to be above it. Where is? We don't have that one in place either. Traffic density sometimes will really kill the frame rate in your game, though. Where? Okay, here it is. Borman should be right around in that area, too. I think that's... Oh, Borman is above it. Okay. In my thing. Okay. I believe that's all the ones that we're using right now. Okay, so the reason why they say that the mod load order is done from most important to least important. I guess map mods are considered the least important out of everything. So we're going to confirm changes. This is only going to be temporary for today because this is my normally my unmodded profile. But after we try to finish this video, or after I do this, the I'll show you my other profile, the one that I actually run mods on every day. I know this is getting to be a really long video, but and this is also another reason why some people don't mod is because they don't want their game to take forever to load. And this game is on an NVMe, so if you had it on a like a SATA drive, whether SSD or not, it would take probably even longer to load. Matter of fact, this is on a Gen 4 NVMe drive. See, it says changing content change detected, updating navigation data, please wait. I hope there isn't a job that's already existing. Oh shit, there is actually. Oh well, it's gonna cancel that job. That's the bad thing about changing things in in a pre-existing profile is that the things get some things get canceled. Actually, it may not. Who knows? Okay, so we're in Canada. Or not Canada. We're in Colorado. Excuse me. This is all the stuff that the map mods unlock up here. See all that? You can go all the way up into Northwest Territory and Yukon Territory and all that stuff up there. And then you can go all the way down here. Oops. Oh, okay. Well, okay, let's see. I think we're missing one mod, but whatever. Um, okay, I want to know where we want to start. We want to start right there. Okay, so now we go, wink. What? You are running out of fuel, no kidding. Hello? Great, my game. That's nice. You know how I was saying your game won't crash? Well, guess what? Mine just crashed. Hmm? It's not going to happen every time, so don't worry. The only bad thing about doing this is if your mods are out here. I'll show you my other profile that shouldn't have any problems with it. If you notice, this profile it's level 571. I'm not going to go show you that stuff because that doesn't have anything to do with this video. The amount of money or the amount of anything that you have has nothing to do with any of that. It's just the amount of jobs that you can do. And also, the one thing that the the added drivers is that once you get all those garages unlocked that are existing in the DLC states, is that you will run out of drivers. Because the company that I have going and this profile, we have I have 444 drivers. You will run out of drivers way up here. Like right here is where you run out of drivers in the stock game. 375 drivers. So if you have enough, if you have all of the garages in the game, which is a lot. So you have 108 garages if you own them all. And, oops, this truck right here is the Freightliner Argosy. And if I show you the trailer that you're looking at is the chrome frame trailer. And if I push O, that is this is the not the Verotic, it's the Borman lights. The only time that you use the Verotic lights is if you have, like, your lowboy has lights on your trailer, the lights on the back flash. But this is all Borman stuff that's flashing, because you can actually set up the trailer lights to, like, if you're turning left, you have the left side of your trailer lights blink with your um here, let's do this. Where is it? Trailer purchase. Let's do, oh, no. Okay. Let's do one real quick. Customize. We want it to be I always do reefers because, come on, game. Hello, game. Great. Okay, well, it doesn't want to work today. So, I don't know what is up with it, but okay. So, hopefully, the stuff that we went over today will help you out. And if you have any questions on stuff, there's well, I stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so you might be able to ask me questions. I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer them for you, but I will try. And with that being said, hope y'all have fun, keep on trucking, and I will see you in the next one, everybody. Bye.